With Pixar, DreamWorks, and Disney itself dominating the computer-generated family movie scene, is there room for anybody else? Escape from Planet Earth is the name of the movie, computer-generated family comedy about a group of aliens who go around the universe trying to help other alien races out and what happens when they go to the dark planet, which is the Earth. And this is an interesting proposition because most times when I see one of these type of movies, it falls into one of two categories: life-changing amazingness or life-changing awfulness. This is just pretty mediocre. There's some good things about it, some bad things about it. It's a decent enough time at the theater, especially if you want to take your kids to see something. It's not that awful to have to sit through, but it's not a great movie either. It has a lot of flaws. So let's talk first about the good stuff. Why don't we focus on that right off the bat? It's really gorgeous. This is a wonderfully animated film. I found the colors so vibrant and beautiful. The 3D is really, really cool. I want to stop and take an aside here to say that they did something that I found really interesting. They shot it in a 16:9 aspect ratio, which means the very longest type that you have. So there are black bars at the top and bottom of the theater screen. What's interesting about that is sometimes stuff would go outside of the aspect ratio. So a laser would fire and it would fire into those black bars, or confetti would be falling and you would see it fall past where the screen is supposed to end. It was this really interesting effect and I wondered why they did it, and actually wondered if anybody else even noticed it. I also wondered, how does that affect home video? Do you have to watch it with the black bars at the top and the bottom now? It was just this really interesting thing that I'd never seen before, and just kind of, I wonder when that decision was made and why it was made, but something you may want to look out for if you go to see it. Back to the actual review part. It's beautiful. It's a really beautiful movie, and there is some humor in this that works. Notice I say some because not all of it does, and what doesn't work is really, really lame. I also enjoyed the pace of the movie, especially at the beginning. Those jokes that fall flat, you almost don't notice them because there's another joke coming really, really quickly, and so it's kind of fast enough that you get to look past some of those lame jokes and things that don't make sense or don't work. The problem is that ends about 3/4 into the movie, maybe even about halfway into the movie, and there is this stretch of storytelling that just feels a little stretched out, and like you start to get a little bit bored and wonder if it's going to pick up the pace again. It does at the end, but by that time, I think I had lost a little bit of my enjoyment of the movie. Plus the landing, it doesn't quite stick the landing. The ending really isn't that great, and it doesn't have much to say in that regard. I will say, finish off with a positive, that I did enjoy the story. There's a really cool message here about family and what it means to work together, to be cooperative, and how we're each built differently for different reasons, but it's only when we come together that we can accomplish things together. I really, really appreciated that message, and it came through, I think, loud and clear. So it's a beautiful movie, although certainly not perfect. If you can sit through the slow parts and the lame jokes, you might have a decent time at the theater.